Hi everyone, it's Melissa from the M Word. I'm a homeschooling mom of 3 kiddos. We are starting our 4th year of homeschooling. So I've been homeschooling my oldest daughter through pre-K, kindergarten, 1st grade, and now we'll be starting 2nd grade. She is 7. My middle child is 3. He'll be starting preschool this year, and my youngest daughter is 15 months, and she'll be in tot school. We are a mostly secular homeschooling family, and I'm going to unbox all the things that I got from Usborne. So as you guys know, I was invited to an Usborne, well, some of you might know. As some of you know already, I was invited to a Usborne party recently, and I bought a ton of books, and there's an unboxing for that I can link above for you. But then I got suckered into hosting a party, and I got a lot more books. So I'm gonna go ahead and unbox those for you and show them to you. I picked up basically anything and everything I thought was cool, and yeah, so some of them aren't quite ready for my kids yet. So we got Understanding Physics. I thought that was really cool. It says physics is the study of the universe and everything in it, from strange quantum behavior of invisible particles to the shapes of galaxies. Physicists spend their time trying to uncover the laws that govern reality. So how did the universe really begin? What keeps our planet spinning? What does E equal mc2 squared mean? Why is it so hard to escape Earth? And what is a quantum computer? So it is just like this really, it's a reference book basically, in my opinion. That is what I got it for. I got it for a reference book. I got it to occasionally grab and use for unit studies. I got it so my kids could use it and look at it if they need it. They have space in here. I just thought it would be a lot of fun. I got the Look Inside World of Bees. I almost got this last time, but I didn't. I guess I was thinking I really needed to buy books for unit studies and things, which I was trying to get for my homeschool last time. So I nixed this one on my list, but it's just so pretty. And I love these lift-a-flap books. And some of them, I noticed with the human body lift-a-flap that I have, some of them you lift the flap and there's another flap inside. So I wonder if a lot of those, their lift-a-flaps are like that. I know it was definitely like that for the human body book. But so far, I'm only finding one flap as I go through here. So there's something special happening. There's a royal cell where a queen bee is growing. I mean, it's just so pretty and so well done. I love how beautiful the Usborne books are. I really like their nonfiction books, to be honest, the most. I got What Are Clouds to add to our weather study. This is a Lift the Flat very first question books. I think this is one that was on sale for buying so much. So it's dark and shifting shapes, that flash and rumble for lightning. I just think they're so pretty. I thought it would be fun. So my kids are still fairly little, like I mentioned. They're 7, 3, and 1. They really enjoy these lift-a-flat books. They really enjoy these books where they're just beginning to touch on the knowledge and learn more. And I think it'll really help us as we go along in our homeschool to really help them find more things. But like I mentioned, I do know that my older daughter is starting to need some other books, so I did get the ones like the physics book. I also got Why Do Things Die? So my oldest has been struggling a little bit with death in general and how that works and what happens. And we tried explaining it to her, but she doesn't seem to understand very much, and she also tends to just like randomly start crying in the back seat about like a pet that died like 4 years ago. So I mean, she when she was in preschool, she started her pre-K in public school, and she had the teacher the teacher sent me an email saying that she was so sorry for our loss of our dog because our daughter had been crying all day in school, and our dog died like 3 years prior to that. Like she was like 15 months old when our dog died. I sent an email back and let her know that I didn't really know what was going on and that our dog had passed away years prior due to cancer, and she was only a baby when that had happened. So I told her I appreciated it, but that I would see what was going on with my daughter. But she's been like that basically since then. Basically since she's been able to talk, brings up things no matter how long ago they were and just randomly gets really upset. So I thought maybe by having a way to express it more with her, because obviously the way that I am explaining it to her and helping her through it is not doing enough. So I thought maybe this would at least open some communication between us about what death is and how it works. Working through grief, basically, and I just thought it would open some communication doors with her. Obviously, this book is not going to have all the answers, but I just thought maybe it would give her a way to help open communication and deal with grief. On a way happier note, I have the Usborne My First Encyclopedia. This was on my list because it just looks really cool. I love their encyclopedia books. We have a few of them. I also like the My First ones because they have like these huge pictures and way less words. I don't expect this to be a book that we just sit down and read. I expect this to be a book that we get out when I need to reference something. So like floating and sinking, science, muscle power. I do see in the My First Encyclopedia, there are like some repeat pages in the My First Science or My First Encyclopedia, the What is Science. And then I also picked up my very first science book. It's the exact same page. So, but that doesn't really bother me. I like that this is a board game. It's easier for my daughter to play with and look at. And I like that this is a very large encyclopedia with all of the stuff in it. So like the My Body one, I believe is just like my very first body book. But I do enjoy having all the books. So if my kids are just paging through this, or we want to look at this one, that they'll like this book. I also like that we have these minier books to use when we're sitting down to actually look through something specific, like the very first science book. I do love this book. I love that it's a hardcover. This other one here is a hardcover book, but the pages are soft. This is a board book all through. So the last book I got was Understanding Politics and Government. So I do have a Constitution unit from The Good and the Beautiful, but I don't plan on doing that this year. But I did decide to go ahead and pick up the Understanding Politics and Government because I think it's something I don't understand, and I really want it to understand it to my child way more. There's also the Vote for Me parts in here. I wanted them to, we always do a little bitty section on voting in September, so I want my kids to understand how voting works. I just think we're getting to a point where so many people don't know how the government works, including me, that it may be best to at least start with a little bit here and there to help them learn what the government is and what it does and how politics work. Those are all the books we got from Usborne this time around. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. If you like these kind of videos, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button, and please like the videos that you like so I know which ones you would like to see more of. I will talk to you guys next time.